What up, YouTube? My name is George. This is a Q&A with...
What?
This is a Q&A with Nora. We asked you for questions a while back, and we're finally getting to it. By the way, in the description below is a timestamp with every question in this video, in case you want to skip to something. Connor Wright wants to know, how did you start skating? I'll let Nora go first.
What? I don't skateboard.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I was always the one on the scooter at the skate park with my little brother. I don't skateboard.
I got a Yu-Gi-Oh board when I was in 2nd grade. But I really didn't start until a couple of my friends did this after-school program in a gym. Did that for like a year, and that's when I really started. Beartug Bilgin wants to know what I'm studying in college. I'm studying computer science. What are you studying?
Do I look in the lens?
Yeah,
or
look
at
in there.
You look in the lens?
Yeah, in there.
You really do? I'm studying comparative politics.
I thought you were about to say computer science.
No.
Daniel wants to know how old I am because it's hard to tell. We're both 19. By the way, guys, what do you think of my logo I've been messing around with? Thinking about doing t-shirts or something. Connor has a long question about advice to a college student that's just learning how to skate and how to make the learning process not as frustrating. It's always frustrating, but that burning desire to learn how to get the ollie is what really keeps it going. Try to surround yourself by other skaters on campus. Being around better skateboarders tends to make you a better skateboarder. I know college is busy, but try to skate as often as you can because that's all there is to getting the basics down. Blake Parker wants to know, will I drop a video part? I don't really go out and film street as much as I would need to. I hope that my life changes in a way that allows that to happen because I would love to do a street part. When's your part dropping? Lee wants to know, what is your favorite type of music? Lately, I've been liking Frankie Cosmos,
outside with the cuties,
Drake.
I've been in this club too long.
I like a lot of stuff on SoundCloud, the stuff I put in my videos.
I'm checking out my top 25 most played. This can't be accurate. This is just songs that played last night. I feel like I like all music. I even like country music. I like opera music. I really like oldies.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the opera. Gagan Grewal, what was in the fridge? You guys are gonna have to decide that for yourself. And if you don't know what this question is talking about, dorm tour. Geo Skateboarding says, do you know a good book about skateboarding? I actually don't. That sounds like a good read, so if you guys know any good books about skateboarding, leave it in the comments down below. Marvel or DC? I don't really know what that is, but Nora wanted to answer this question.
Wait, this is embarrassing now that you've said that I wanted to answer it. Batman is DC. My Batman. That's all I have to say.
Is my hair doing okay? Do you skateboard every day? I probably skate 6 out of 7 days of the week, and the only reason I have that day off is because sometimes I just have no choice because I've left all my homework and assignments till the last minute. What's your favorite dinosaur, and would you eat pizza with it? Do you know where Wesley is?
No, you were being mean to Wesley.
This is my favorite dinosaur. His name is Wesley. One of you guys actually picked the name for him.
It was my birthday present.
Would you eat pizza with Weslly?
Yeah.
Me too. So what's your favorite city to skate in? New York City. What trick are you most proud of doing? Definitely the switch tray down the Maplewood stair set. I'll put it in the description and on the card. I think it's over here. Suck It? Good name. If you don't get a job after college or never even went to college, what would you be doing? Some sort of part-time job, and I would try my hardest to make YouTube work, but I don't really know, honestly. I'm just going with the flow.
I'd be a barista part-time, and then I would ride lots of horses, hopefully, if I could afford that. Being a barista is the best job ever, and you should all be baristas at some point in your life.
Paul wants to know, when is Nora gonna do her first trick on video? Killa wants to know, does Nora get annoyed when you're always vlogging?
No, you're not always vlogging. Probably 95% of the time you're not vlogging.
Caden wants to know, when did you lose your Vcard? When my wallet got stolen at the Maplewood skate park. I look in the distance and see somebody sprinting away with my backpack. We chased him for a long time, but he got away with my credit card.
I can't believe you chased him.
It was a bunch of us. We all chased him. And he was like hopping over a fence.
Jesus. Wow.
When did you Okay, we've got a bunch of questions about how me and Nora met and when.
This is all cheesy. This is the cheesiest thing.
Second semester freshman year, 200-person psych lecture. One day I noticed Nora and decided I want to get to know her. She had no idea. I always wanted to sit next to her, but I was too scared. One day I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I was walking down the row where she was sitting, but then I sat one off from her because I'm an idiot. And that day is the first time I ever said anything to her. There was a psych lecture happening where you had to search for the panda.
It's about optical illusion.
And I was like, yo, do you see the panda?
And I just like pointed to it.
The next class, I walked straight up to her and I was like, hey, can I sit next to you?
I don't remember what I think. What?
Clearly it was a bigger deal for me. One day I was like, I gotta leave early. Can I get your number in case I miss anything? As I was asking, class ended early. My reason to get her number was not valid anymore.
I don't want to be rude. At that point, you've been sitting next to me every time, so like I do. And I would always text Maddie and be like, the boy's sitting by me again.
I asked if you wanted to study for the psych exam.
I was like, why does this boy want to study with me? So I brought my friend Nick. But then he was late. I'm an asshole.
It was a little awkward.
I'm so surprised I agreed to all of this. No, not in a bad way.
Fast forward a little bit, almost spring break. I texted Nora asking if she wanted to get a milkshake in town.
Well, I was in psych when you texted me. And Nick was sitting next to me and I was like, oh. Then he was like, no, just do it. So then I did.
We drove to this place called the New England Emporium. We got chocolate milkshakes. I wanted to share one milkshake. I was too awkward and we just got our own milkshakes. It was actually really nice. We had like a nice conversation. Nora was asking a lot of the questions, which made it easy for me because I was like worried about awkward silences.
I can get how you would have expected that it would be. You always try to talk to me and I would say as little as possible back.
I remember this painting on the wall. It was like a photo of Main Street that I kept looking at when I felt awkward. It was nice.
It was awkward, but not that awkward.
I like super liked you after that. Spring break happened. I tell Nora over text that I like her. Basically, Nora said we should just be friends. Got back from spring break. Nora invites me to a baseball game.
Well, because there was a psych class. You didn't sit next to me. You walked right past me. And I was like, oh, we're not friends now just because I don't want to date you. Oh, and I saw you on the weekend at a party.
Eventually, we did homework like as friends. And we saw these two squirrels being cute. And that was like a pivotal moment.
Well, I started thinking about it. And then I feel like I texted my mom about it.
After the squirrels, was it that night that you texted me?
I guess I just like had some realizations that I really liked all the times we hung out. I think I just texted you like...
Well, you said I think we should talk.
Well, first I didn't text you back for like 45 minutes because I started freaking out about it. And then I was laying on the floor with my friend Jacob. Like, what do I do? And he was like, you're thinking way too hard about everything. And he was right.
I met her outside of her dorm building. I was all braced, ready for her to tell me we should just be friends. But then she told me that she likes me. And then we kissed.
You kissed me.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised.
Because I'm a badass.
Because you seem so nervous all the time.
And here we are, continuing with the Q&A. Carter Pruett, what's the best board brand you have ever skated? In my opinion, all skateboards feel the same. The vibe of companies is more what the decision is about. ZWS Skateboards wants to know, did you ever send in a sponsor video and did you get sponsored? I officially got sponsored, but no, I never sent in any sponsor videos. What's the best part about college? I like being surrounded by people who are in a similar situation. We're all together, especially when I'm with the skate homies. It's like even more of a...
The things that you get to focus on, like class and like clubs that you like you have skateboarding club and I'm like on the equestrian team, studying things you actually want to study and care about, putting all this energy into stuff that like really matters to you. It's like totally a little bubble.
Can I get some advice on talking to girls? In your mind, realize that it doesn't matter so much. Just be you and go for it.
I probably made it as difficult for you as it possibly could have been.
It was very difficult. In my mind, I was like,
you were just like really, really nice. That's what I started realizing is you were just like really nice.
So be nice.
Don't like be fake.
How do you fit in time to skate and go to university? Get a short session in, wake up before class and get a skate session in, night skate. It's okay to put off homework sometimes if you really have the urge to skate. Doing stuff you love is just as important as getting a good grade. God bless you. What's your favorite skate shoe? So far, it's been the Vans Style 112.
Is that the white ones?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Harrison Brown says, who inspired you to start doing YouTube videos? I made my first video in 2007. I don't think anyone specifically inspired me back then. And then since then, it's always been inside this urge to post on YouTube. Why did you choose to go to Wesleyan? When I visited here, it just like felt the most right in my heart. I felt like I would be happy here. And honestly, that's pretty much why.
The other places I originally thought I was gonna go were kind of like preppy and different. Yeah, just like the vibes of Wesleyan would be better.
Who inspires you the most?
Anybody that's just able to have a really positive, happy outlook on life. Those are the people that always stop me in my tracks and make me think about how I want to see the world. It's not like one person, it's more like a kind of person. But my Aunt Sandy is like she just always can find the positive, funny thing.
Shout out to Aunt Sandy. We're gonna have to tag her on Facebook. Who is your favorite skater?
You're my favorite skater.
I really like Michael Polizzi. Why do you wear a splint on one arm? I repeatedly fell on my right wrist. And it just never healed, so I wore it to try to get it to heal, and I think it's paid off. What's your dream setup? Any setup, as long as the wheels are like less than 53 millimeters, and the truck's preferably silver, like in color, and the board preferably 8.25 inches. How do you push yourself to do something you're nervous to do skateboarding wise? If I'm too nervous, I honestly won't do it. If I know on the inside that I can do it, it just takes getting in the right confident mindset, run up as many times as I need to, envision the trick, use my hands to take the board down the rail, and trust yourself. What do you do when you're injured and can't skate? Work on other stuff that I'm interested in, like graphic design, editing. I'd probably get really ahead on my homework if I was injured and couldn't skate. Maybe fingerboarding? I don't know. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Sorry if I didn't get to your question. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. If you did, leave a like on this video. I would really appreciate it. Leave feedback and any more questions in the comments down below, and subscribe for videos every 3 days. Thank you guys. Peace out.
Like Georgia's a fake.
What? Why do you tell them? I don't like know a lot of things about, I don't know, stuff.
And then we realized that in October of freshman year, like way before all of this, you came up to me at a party and you were like, we should be friends. So I high-fived you and ran away.